In the age of iron and oaths, the Viking clans raised their sails across the Whale Road.
Ragnar, war chief of the North, summons his kin to sail once more for England.
Shipwrights and smiths toil, wood, iron, and oath bound into ships of war. Across the Channel, Saxon eyes turn seaward, vigilant for northern sails.
Two shores, one fate. The sea will judge who holds the field. The clans gather at the fjord, their dragon ships drawn side by side.
Ritual fires burn, for no voyage sails without the gods invoked.
The ships push from shore, oars breaking the tide, as voices rise in song.
Word travels across England. Lords summon Fired, the levy of the realm.
Across the Whale Road, storm and omen stalk the fleet.
Through storm and salt, the longships cut onward, their prows unbroken.
Scouts on England's coast sight the dragon prows, and fear takes root.
On foreign sand, steel will meet flesh, and honor be weighed in blood. The Saxon shield wall braces, earth trembling with the clash to come. When North meets Saxon, fade itself will shatter upon the field. Steel bites deep, and cries of the dying echo across the field.
The shield maiden Freya holds the line, unyielding amidst chaos.
Bjorn, son of the North, carves his path through iron and bone. Saxon ranks bend but do not break. The struggle rages without mercy.
Blood and mud mingle, the field a graveyard of glory.
Night descends, and the wounded cry as the victors stand weary.
Ragnar gazes westward, for the conquest is only begun. In the halls of Wessex, word of the landing chills the king's court. The call to arms spreads, feared summoned from village to shire.
As dawn breaks, two peoples steel themselves for what is to come.
The clash of steel echoed across the foreign shore, as Northmen carved their fury into the night.
Bjorn's strength turned the tide, his axe a storm no shield could endure. Freya, fierce and unyielding, struck like the falcon of the north. Ragnar's roar broke the enemy's spirit, a chieftain born of blood and storm.
When dawn came, the beach bore witness to victory and ruin alike. The victors gathered, their boots heavy with sand and blood, yet their eyes fixed only on the horizon. Bjorn bound the wounds of brothers, for even the fiercest blade must be steadied by mercy.
Freya walked among the fallen, her heart torn between victory and sorrow.
Ragnar, ever the chieftain, looked beyond the cost loot, for destiny lay further inland.
Thus, with steel still wet and hearts unbroken, the Northmen turned their gaze inland. The forest loomed vast and untamed, its silence broken only by the march of the Northmen. Bjorn felt the weight of unseen eyes, for every land guards itself with silent hunters. From the shadows, defenders struck swift, their ambush meant to drive out the intruders. Steel answered swiftly, as Ragnar led the charge into the heart of the trees. Though blood marked the earth, the forest could not break their will, only sharpen it. The deeper they pressed, the thicker grew the woods, each step a test of will.
Bjorn sensed the land itself was hostile, each silence heavier than thunder.
Without warning, defenders struck again, Masha, blades flashing from the green shadows.
Freya fought with the fury of the north, her spear swift as falcons strike.
Through ambush and bloodshed, the Vikings held their ground, their will unbroken. The forest yielded at last, opening onto fields untamed famed, the gateway to new conquests. Bjorn's gaze caught the first sign of settlement, smoke curling against the horizon.
Freya knew well what lay ahead. More blood, more sacrifice, yet no turning back.
Ragnar raised his axe, and with it, the promise of conquest beyond the seas.
Thus the Northmen prepared their march, for Europe itself would soon tremble.
The march of the Northmen thundered like a storm across the fields. Bjorn strode at Ragnar's side, his axe ready, his spirit hungering for the fight.
Freya, fierce and steadfast, bore her spear as both shield and oath.
Ahead, smoke curled thicker honed. The first village lay waiting, unaware of the storm.
The Northmen crouched in silence, hunters on the edge of prey.
The village below lay quiet, unaware of the steel shadows drawing near.
Ragnar and Rose.
Like shadows, the Northmen descended his home. The storm.
The stillness shattered. The first cry rose as steel struck wood. Thus began the storm of the north. Swift, merciless, unrelenting.
Bjorn struck without mercy, his axe heavy with the fury of the sea.
Freya cut a path through smoke and ash, her spear swift as the falcon's strike.
Ragnar's roar carried over the flames, a chieftain claiming victory in fire.
Yet amidst the flames, the cost of conquest was written in blood and ash.
When the flames died.
Bjorn spoke no words, for steel had already written their message.
Freya's heart wavered, torn between pride and grief for the fallen.
Ragnar looked westward forever. Beyond blood, beyond ashes, lay greater destiny.
Thus the saga continues, as blood and glory carve the fate of the North.